Well, we're on a logging job today.
A little bit of everything in this pile.
Yeah, and speaking of the logger, there he is.
Oh,
It's Pete.
There we go.
What's going on, Pete?
What's up, fellas?
Oh, not much. Looks like some nice timber out here.
Some decent stuff.
So how many acres you guys doing out here?
I don't know the total acreage. It's in the hundreds.
Yeah.
It's the whole farm. So this
Yeah.
is just a little pie-shaped piece in the corner of the road here.
And there you go. That's some softwood laying down there.
This is all was, I think 1955 is when this was stripped.
Really?
I think.
Wow.
Been a while. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of tall timber down here. It just grows straight up to the sun down in the valley. But yeah, we're gonna check you out cutting here if that's all right.
Yeah, I got to replace the bar. I just folded one in half.
All right.
Oh, that's not really good. Yeah, see the shale out.
Well, here we are out in the woods, and look at you. You can't appreciate how steep this is when you're filming and walking. But look at the ravine down in here. And I just want to bring people along and show you, you know, what's involved to get a tree from the woods to the mill. And this is what Pete does for a living. And how many years you been logging now, Pete?
On and off since I was 17. I'm 39. Oh, geez. I'm not mathing right now, but
Man, you're an old man.
Full time since 2017.
Wow.
So I only worked in the winters before that. I would do the carpenter thing during the summer, and when I get laid off in the winter, I would come do this.
There you go. Yeah, you were a Brother Union carpenter.
I still am.
You still carrying a card?
Yep. Till my dad's no longer collecting.
Okay. But yeah, you can see you get into the woods and you're out here, you're in trouble if something happens. And this farm is pretty big.
You see over there, Eddie, there's another one. That one got to go yet. I got one over here. That's about the one laying in the trail up here's about the bushiest one I've cut so far. And it's all live limbs.
Yeah, we're going to be taking some spruce off of this job. That's what we're working on here.
You get 14 or 15 inches on the small end. This is good. Right here. You ever make 2x9s? Maybe. Yeah. Well, 2x8's typically. Yeah, 2x8's, 2x6, all the 2x4s. But it's nice to have the ability if you want something big. Well, let's finish up the bigger ones. So.
And you look at these trees, they're like poles. And you see how the branches die off because they can't get sunlight, and that's when you get your really good lumber out of this. Look at this. Well, hopefully we see some cutting action. Yeah, we're on a old back logging road Pete had just put in, and look how much dirt to get across this little ravine. And this was basically a high wall when they were stripping. So just to get the logs to come out, you got so much dirt that needs moved. This is incredible. Now here's a steep road. Woo!
I don't know if I even want to walk down there.
Man, what a road this is. Wow.
Yeah, he's down in there.
Man, look at that. There's some mammoth oaks over there. Some really big stuff there.
Nice little flat down there.
Yep. You're talking some serious dirt moving just to make a road. Flickamore. Yeah. Straight as a pole.
damn trees like you were mad.
Yeah, look at that bar in that thing.
Holy heck.
Yeah, you're talking some serious equipment here, and I mean, when you look at how big this thing opens to, what's the biggest tree you can take down with this?
Triple cut, 30 some inches with a triple cut, but at that point, you're kind of just
Open.
where it's going where it wants to go.
Okay.
Anything over like 28, I kind of just get out and cut with a saw.
Yeah.
Because by that time, I don't have anything left around it.
Yeah, and look at
You
this.
could go over see
This was a nice,
cucumbers.
that was a nice straight log there.
And that will be just cut up and sold as poplar.
Yeah, we had some not too long ago on the mill.
Now cucumber has a little more defect. You see, you'll get some cat face down here in it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, the first two logs are gorgeous. So, even if you look at the end, it looks like poplar in the end.
Yeah, I got the brown.
The heartwood's a little different color. It's a little like an off color. You don't get that green like. But other than that, it's same thing as poplar.
And I just love the smell out here with all the trees.
You're getting all the sniffs.
Oh yeah, if you had smell-o-vision, this is the one this is a good video. But here's what he was cleaning up. We couldn't get close with the camera just due to safety reasons. You know, when he's slinging logs around that weigh, you know, thousands of pounds, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. And yeah, we were standing, when you were watching that first, we were standing right down there. And this is when he was just chopping up and bucking these to manageable lengths. Now he'll come up and he'll grab these with the skidder, and he'll take it down to the landing, and then they'll buck them accordingly to get the logs ready for the truck. Well, we're coming back out of the woods here, and it was nice of Pete to let us visit him on a job. And Pete's got a lot of money tied up. I mean, look at the size of that. And he said that's a small skidder. And yeah, tell me that wouldn't move a couple logs, huh?
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, you look at the size of that claw compared to Eddie.
You're 6 foot.
Yeah.
If you can grab and fill them jaws up, you can pull it.
Yep, I think this is the one he just got done going over too. But look at the size of them chains on the tires. And but yeah, here we are back out on the landing, and we're gonna head back up to the mill. But yeah, thanks for coming along. And if you like this sort of video, let me know in the comments. We're gonna try to keep you some different content coming. So we'll catch you on the next one, and thanks for coming along. Do me a favor, if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and we'll catch you on the next one. And hopefully we're gonna be doing some sawing.
I think we will.
All right,
Thank you.
bye-bye.